And again, no good by New Orleans.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Some changes for Golden State. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Rush. And it's Stephen Curry in for Ian Clark.
Stephen Curry.
Poked away and stolen by Gordon. And now here comes Gordon leading the break, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Curry with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
For three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. It's stolen by Green. And it's Curry at the elbow. Fires the three. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass. Barnes has got his first points of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Open shot, Thompson. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Some nice passing by Golden State here, and he gets the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Outside Holiday. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Curry passes to Bogut. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Back to Barnes. Shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Barnes has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And it's Gordon missing. Here's the Warriors with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Green left side. Out to Thompson. Can't hit. Gordon with the defensive effort. Pelicans trail by 6. And they double up Gordon. He feeds it to Ashik. Back to Gordon. Davis in the corner. Green with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Barnes. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Evans. Back to Davis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Curry can't get it to go.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Davis, here we go. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Guys, you want to talk about one tough guy? How about the Turkish hammer, Ashik? Tremendous rebounder. A space eater in the paint, so long.
That's a great way to describe it, Kevin. Last year, he finished 4th in the league in rebounds per minute. Plus, he's always lurking as a shot blocker.
He is. The Pelicans making a switch here. Pondexter's checked in. Here's Iguodala. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Holiday, here we go. That's short off the rim. And here's Golden State. They're on a 14-6 run. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
All right. Second team foul. Checking in for your Pelicans, Ryan Anderson.
The kick out to Spates. Pass to Livingston. And that one is stuffed right through.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
9 feet out. Bank shot. No good.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Well, whether you call him the brow or ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Inside. The feed to Clark. Clock at 6. It's intercepted. Iguodala against Davis. There's the triple. No good. Good defense by Iguodala. And his former coach, Monty Williams, played with some greats. Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing. He says he sees that same desire to dominate in Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he wants to be great and doesn't see himself as a finished product, which is a good thing. That means he's going to continue to stay humble and hungry and put the work in.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Anthony Davis.
Alexis Ajinça.
Warriors leading by 3. Now here's Iguodala. Dishes it to Ezeli. Just his first attempt. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Plays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Cole's got 6 points.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Puts up a 3. They get it back. Ajinça kicks to Cole. New Orleans moving the ball around. He dishes it to Cunningham. Got a piece of it. Spates the pass to Clark. Now Ajinça still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's Cole missing. The Warriors leading. Here's Clark. No good off the back of the rim. A 3 ball. And that one's good. Cole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
Timeout called the Warriors. And for Norris Cole, such an important role player, Greg, for Miami for a number of seasons. Last year, shooting percentages dipped, and that is one of the reasons why he was probably traded to New Orleans.
Yeah, and a lot of that, I think, had to do with somebody dipping out of town.
Yeah,
and LeBron James,
yeah,
that would
number
probably
6,
change
right.
the quality of your shots. But both figures did go up dramatically once he got to New Orleans. And remember, now he's playing with another great player in Anthony Davis.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Here is Livingston. 8 points for him. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. It's Rush outside. Rebounded by Ajinça.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Deep 2 from Pondexter. Ajinça kicks to Pondexter. Feeds it to Cole. Three-pointer. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Barbosa's shot is off.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat. Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
Yeah, we've seen their free throw attempts stagnate, not getting much going on inside. They can't get too comfortable.
Here's Speights. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. And Maurice Speights last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Throws it up high, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
34 seconds left here in the second. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Speights. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
Out to the right wing. Here's Cole. That will count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a six-pointer.
And the first half comes.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, their passing was impressive. They're in a good position to win this game, in large part because of those assists. And this is the thing. You win as a team in this league. You have to share the basketball to succeed. And if they carry that level of unselfishness in the second half, they're going to be tough to beat.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams go out of 3, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.